Hello, everyone, and welcome to our third General Senate session for this school year at 7:02. I will now call the meeting to order. As I said before, I'm sorry our special programming fell through this evening, but that's okay. We'll have a pretty swift meeting. I know we're in the middle of midterms as well, so it's good for everyone. Introduction of visitors. If you're a visitor, especially in the back, if you just want to press down on the microphone in front of you, wait for the light to turn green, and hold it down, please introduce yourself and your reason for being here this evening.
Oh, okay. I'm Marco Rivera. I'm with the Purdue Exponent. I'm a reporter and.
I'm Katie Chan, and I'm also with the Exponent. I'm a photographer.
Awesome. Thank you for being here. Any other visitors that I see? Proxy reports. Do we have any proxies with us this evening? I didn't think so. We have one. There we go.
There we go. Good evening, guys. My name is Nick Chrysogelos. I am here this evening for Senator Divya Deter with the Polytechnic Institute. So looking forward to collaborating with you guys this evening.
Awesome. Thank you. We will now move over to President King with roll call.
All right, Senator Ferguson,
Here.
Senator Brenda, Senator Ashby,
Present.
Senator Fridolin,
Present.
Senator Merkel,
Present.
Senator Knaus,
Here.
Senator Chris,
Here.
Senator Dodona,
Here.
Senator Bridges,
Here.
Senator Buftis,
Here.
Senator Brown, Senator Askinis,
Here.
Senator Thomas,
Here.
Senator Fitchner,
Here.
Senator Braun,
Here.
Senator Karana,
Here.
Senator Stockler,
Here.
Senator Reynolds,
Here.
Senator Nator.
Proxy here.
Thank you, Nick. Senator Perello,
Here.
Senator Terrell,
Here.
Senator de Guzman, Senator Silver, and Senator Sambather.
Here.
Roll call has been called.
Perfect. Thank you, President King. We'll now move into our land acknowledgement. Purdue student government acknowledges the traditional homelands of the indigenous people which Purdue University is built upon. We honor and appreciate the Potawatomi, Delaware, Miami, and Shawnee people who are the original indigenous caretakers of the land. Senators, please rise for the Pledge of Purpose. Our purpose is to be the voice of the Purdue student body, serve the needs of students in all university matters, and provide leadership that stimulates growth, inspires excellence, and exemplifies professionalism. And above all, hail Purdue. Perfect. The minutes for the last meeting were distributed to you all via Google Drive. Are there any corrections to the minutes? Seeing no further corrections, the minutes are approved as distributed. Next, moving on to executive reports. President Kang.
Yes, we are planning to release a statement due to the sexual assaults that have been happening on campus. We are putting we're sending it out as PSG rather than just Olivia and I, basically condemning that behavior. So that'll be sent out tonight. Please read through it. And that's all from me.
I can go ahead. Again, just to piggyback off of Shannon, want to shout out the Safer Committee for the collaborative effort there. Really, really, really proud and happy to see this kind of work and advocacy and leadership coming out of this body. I think it's incredible and totally reflects the work that PSG strives to do every day. From my perspective, we have Senate Associate members. Woo! We have a super excited, passionate group coming in. I'll be reaching out to you all in the next 2 days or so, just to kind of introduce you to your SAM. And within that, so according to our governing documents, Senate Associate members are typically assigned to one specific senator in particular. But I'm going to allow you guys as groups of 3 or 2 within your colleges to kind of have some liberty with how you'd like to structure that. If you know, for example, Senator Ferguson, you have tons of initiatives. If you guys have 3 or 4 SAMs and you'd like to recruit one of them to help with your specific initiatives, really you could just talk with your peers and kind of discuss how you'd like to divide that. I think that's all for me, Chief of Staff.
Hello. Okay, so I have a few things that are important. First thing is this Friday is a very big day for us. I know it's the kickoff for homecoming for all of campus, but we would definitely love to have your help. So if you go into the Slack at some point, in the Everyone PSG channel, Maddie Woodrow, it's the most recent message. There are 2 sign-up sheets. So the first one is for our Carnival Homecoming Kickoff event, which is from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. If you sign up for that, we would like that you are there at 3:30 p.m. This is at Croc Lawn. Very quickly after that starts the homecoming parade, which anybody is welcome to participate in. You don't have to sign up for anything. We have a golf cart that we are going to be decorating into a starship and saying delivering with you for you, and trying to make it look as realistic as possible. So that decorating process is taking a new form this year through PSUB. So PSUB runs the entire event. And unfortunately, the only time that we are allowed to decorate the golf cart this year is from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. the day of, which would also be on Friday. So the second sign-up sheet is for that, and we would appreciate any help and time that you're able to give. So we will have all the resources there, all the materials that we'll need to build the actual golf cart decorations. But the most important thing is that we just have ample help and hands on deck along the way. So go through that, take a look, see when you're free, even if it's only for an hour. I would thoroughly encourage you to pitch in and help. You'll probably meet somebody new as well, which is also always a great experience. And then please do come participate in the parade. It's only about an hour, and that's from 7:30. We officially start leaving around 8, and that goes down State Street and then up Martin Jishke up to Tarkington and the Co-Rec. So as soon as that is over, we will be taking down all of our decorations right off the golf cart, and then you're free to begin your homecoming festivities. But those are the most pertinent things that are coming down our way. Yes, there is a dunk tank at this festival, and our new appointee for co-ED of engagement has already sacrificed his body to be in there for as long as needed. So that is very much appreciated. But as always, if you have any questions or concerns or something's confusing, please feel free to reach out. Also, if you want to be just more heavily involved and you have loved your position as a Senate member, but you just want to be involved even more because you just love PSG and Purdue, there's always space for you to come help and volunteer in BOD as well. So don't feel like you're kind of isolated in that sense. We would love to have you all come to BOD or participate in any event. Thanks.
Just to jump off of that, surprise, I will be in the dunk tank from 4 to 5 p.m. and I'm so excited about it. So please come try to dunk me. And then also just kind of in the spirit of homecoming, I encourage you all to just kind of take a moment this weekend, reflect on what it means to be a Boilermaker, celebrate the tradition, celebrate the community. Even if you're not a big football fan, there will be tons of really cool events going on campus on Saturday. So I just encourage you all to take a look at that. Any other executive reports at this time? Go ahead.
I just wanted to clarify, in case there was any confusion, on the budget, all of those line items are annually, not by semester. So each college in the Senate has $75 per year. There's not more money coming next semester. Also, if there are any clubs or organizations inside of your college looking for additional funding, the next SOGA grant is due October 18th.
Bless you. Awesome. Thank you. Any other executive reports? Okay, moving on to committee reports, internal affairs. Go ahead, Lori.
Yeah, sorry. Basically, IA is working on a few different things. Mohammed is really taking off with engaging with different just orgs on campus and different groups on campus, trying to work with cabinet and starting President's Roundtable up again. We're also wanting to do a constitutional restructure and a bunch of constitutional edits. We're planning actually an event around that. I'm calling it Crafting the Constitution. There are gonna be markers, there's gonna be scissors, it'll be cute. But that's gonna be on October 17th at 6 p.m. We're hoping to possibly get some food. Any of you would like to come, look at the Constitution with us, have some fun. Yeah, that's what we've got going on right now.
Perfect. Thank you, Lily. Financial affairs. Senator Dodona.
Yeah, so FA has been working on a ton of different initiatives currently, the most notable one being the PSG Small Grant Guidelines. That application is officially open as of last Monday. However, FA is not reviewing stuff until we have our viewpoint neutrality training this Thursday, so that's going full speed ahead. If you have anybody who you think would be interested in that, or an organization you think would be interested in that, please let them know and reach out to get any information or fill out the application. Additionally, to help run that, we are looking for a deputy treasurer that would fall under Sean's jurisdiction and help run the financial side of that. Last year it was filled by a senator, so if you're looking for an increase in obligation and wanting to get involved with that, that position is currently looking for people. So you can ask me or ask Sean, and we can answer any questions you guys have. Yeah, that sort of concludes what FA is currently working on.
Awesome. Thank you, Senator Dodona. CSRA.
We're planning an event next Wednesday, sorry. We're just tabling outside the walk area, and we're gonna have like insomnia cookies and stuff, and kind of like a midterm study break. The freshmen and sophomores are very new to it. I know I'm struggling with in-person midterms again. So yeah, that's what we've been working on along with a couple other projects.
That sounds awesome. Thank you, guys. UAA. Go ahead.
Hi, so right now we're working on creating a legislation, and we actually talked to Dr. Barb Frazee yesterday in our committee meeting, and it was really good. We got a lot of information about the history of the dining courts. Basically, we wanted to create a legislation for off-campus students having a choice to have a meal plan, and so we're just discussing all about that, and yeah, it's been really good.
Awesome. Let's go ahead with the SAFER ad hoc.
Yeah, so SAFER's going full speed ahead in terms of the action plan. We've had multiple meetings this week with discussing meetings with CARE as well as with Vice President Lyrick and President King on sort of the next steps in regards to how do we get the ideas within the action plan in implementation into Purdue. If anyone, again, is interested in working with that, SAFER is always looking for new members. If you don't want to be a member and you just want to help, that's also absolutely fine. So reach out to me and I can give you any information on that. Additionally, we're working to do an event in October for National Domestic Violence Month. And so that's something that you should hear more about soon as we're figuring out the details on exactly what that will look like.
Perfect. Anything from mental health?
Just the call out is next week on Wednesday, so opposing a Senate session and before BOD. So anyone in PSG wants to make it should be able to make it. It's going to be in the Shin Forum on the second floor of Crack, so right down the hall from our office. And actually, it's just waiting on SAO approval. So I was going to talk to Martia right after this, but it has approval about everything else. Come to the call if you'd like, or just join the group me I sent in the Slack. And in there's a QR code to be added to the email list. So do all that. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Veronica. Moving on, do I hear any informal discussion at this time? Senator Ferguson?
Yeah, so a few senators and I had a meeting with the director of the LGBTQ Center, Lowell Kane. They are absolutely amazing. We are hoping to start an ad hoc committee, hopefully have that legislation by next Senate session. If any of you are interested in working on that initiative or joining us in that, let me know. I can add you to the Slack channel we've got going on. Just let me know.
Awesome. Any other informal discussion? Seeing none, do I hear any old business? Senator Chris?
I motion to amend the original agenda that was sent out to the new version.
Okay.
It has been properly moved and seconded to amend the agenda from the first version sent out Sunday to the most recent version. This is amendable and debatable and requires a majority vote. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, we'll go ahead and take a vote at this time. All in favor, please raise your name placards. All opposed, same sign. Any abstentions? The amendment passes unanimously. Perfect. Do I hear any old business at this time? Senator Chris.
Motion to bring up Bill 2129.
It has been properly moved and seconded to bring up Bill 2129, the addition of Safer Sexual Misconduct Action Plan to the PSG bylaws. Just as a refresher, this was first introduced at our last Senate session, and it just needs a second reading. This is amendable and debatable and requires a majority vote. Is there any discussion? Senator Dodona?
As Vice President Wyrick said, this bill is just meant to ensure that it's added to the bylaws and nothing's really changed, and we're still moving forward with the resolution that was passed, and this will just be the official vote on adding it to our governing documents.
Perfect. Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, we'll move into a vote. All those in favor, please raise your name placards. All opposed, same sign. Any abstentions? Bill 2129 passes unanimously. Congratulations. Do I hear any new business? Senator Chris?
Motion to bring up Bill 2131.
Second.
It has been properly motioned and seconded to bring up Bill 2131, the cabinet appointment of our ABTS liaison, Andrew Jensen. This is amendable and debatable and requires a majority vote. Andrew, would you like to go ahead and share a little bit about yourself, introduce yourself?
So I am Andrew Jensen. I was the executive director for engagement for the past semester, and then I'm involved in other things, including the head of executive in residence, as well as being an RA. As far as this position goes, one thing that I had thought about this week would be hearing what the other students from the other schools are saying, and kind of like a disease, when you see these symptoms first, then you are able to identify the disease. And so hearing the symptoms that other schools are seeing in their student population of different problems that will come up throughout the school year would be very valuable. And I think that that was part of the job that I would enjoy.
Awesome. Is there any other discussion? Senator Chris?
Yeah. What past experiences do you have that you think would be helpful in this new role?
Yes, so in this new role, I'm able to connect with people very well and on a personal level, and I feel that in this role, when connecting with the other ABTS liaisons from the other schools, that being personable and being able to communicate really well with them will be a very valuable asset to have, with people then getting to me faster and getting to me sooner if I need questions answered from other schools.
Awesome. Any other discussion? President, would anybody like to yield the president 2 minutes? Just kidding, you're an author. Go ahead.
Yeah, just wanted to talk about Andrew. Like I said, when I looked through his application, he seemed like such a great fit for PSG, so then we put him as a co-ED position of our engagement committee. Started off the year amazing, started planning all of these events, and he even him and Maddie are putting on the carnival Friday. And it's so great that he can actually be in the cabinet, because I think he's very much ready for that, and just representing, making sure that ABTS is being represented well. I think Andrew can do that very diligently. So excited to have him on board.
Awesome. Senator Dodona?
Yeah, so I know that ABTS last year was a little limited in regards to communication because of COVID restrictions. How do you plan on sort of navigating that into a less restricted ABTS conference and connections?
Yeah, that's a great question. So one, with the communication being limited to Zoom or any other video chat, as well as text, email, or anything online, I'm very proficient in that, as we have all been, or had to be in the last year, really. And then navigating through holding events currently. So like, as the ED and as an RA, I have to hold events and be COVID aware of that. So if we are going to hold something here, then being aware of that and being able to thus provide the ample information that would be necessary to hold those events.
Chief of Staff, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in here as an author. 2 things that really stood out for me for Andrew. So as I stated in caucus, I've had previous experience through his position myself, and he has the intangibles that are necessary to be successful. Is he completely aware of what he's getting himself into? Probably not. But neither was I when I first stepped into student government. I was completely clueless. Somebody took a chance on me and they believed in me, and quite frankly, we're taking much less of a chance with Andrew than someone did for me. He's going to do a wonderful job. He's able to hit it off well with a variety of individuals. He is willing to put in the time that it's going to take to be diligent, to go to the different spots on campus, to get answers for these other schools. He will be a wonderful resource for you as senators when writing legislation, to be able to check what other universities have had success doing and also been unsuccessful at. So I would encourage you to see this much less as another person who's in cabinet and a wonderful resource for you all as senators to do your job even better than you could do it alone. So I know Andrew's going to do a wonderful job. And also, one thing that really stood out to me was when we informed him that we were going to appoint him as a nominee, he offered to stay and finish the work that he had already started as an engagement co-ED. So he's going to be attending the events that he was on the APFs for. And that's going to go all the way through October 20th. And to me, that speaks volumes to what we need as an ABTS liaison. You need a Swiss Army knife. You need somebody that can do it all. And that's Andrew.
Awesome. Any other discussion? Okay. Seeing none, we'll go ahead and, Andrew, if you could step outside for a little bit. I had 2 exams yesterday, y'all. My brain is mush at this point. Okay. All those in favor of Bill 2131, please raise your name placards. All those opposed, same sign. Any abstentions? Bill 2131 passes unanimously. President King, would you like to go grab Andrew? Oh wait, never mind, he's back. Is there any other new business? Go ahead, Senator Terrell.
I motion to bring up Bill 2132.
It has been properly moved and seconded to bring up Bill 2132, the cabinet appointment, or not cabinet appointment, cabinet appointment, of the co-ED of engagement, Dylan Cullen. This is amendable and debatable and requires a majority vote. Is there any discussion? First off, I'd like to allow Dylan to speak a little bit about his experience and qualifications. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, Olivia. Yes, so my name is Dylan Colon, and I am a sophomore here at Purdue. And due to I had two semesters of experience with engagement specifically, and with that and being very well-rounded and being very outspoken, I'm very excited to entertain this new position as co-ED of engagement.
Perfect. Is there any other discussion? President King, go ahead.
Dylan almost slipped through our fingers this year. He said that he applied, but Qualtrics was not showing me his application, but he was being so persistent in the most positive way. I really admire persistence, and he just kept Slack messaging me from last year's old Slack channel. And so that really shows how much he wanted to get involved in engagement. And he knows what he wants. He knows his strengths. So this transition into the co-ED position is going to be so effortless. He's going to jump right in. And I really think that engagement is going to be very powerful this year. So excited to have him on board, and his energy is really, really great. So excited to have you, Dylan.
Is there any other discussion? Thank you, President King. All right. Senator Chris, go ahead.
Yeah, could you just touch on what you think you would do well in this role?
Yeah, of course. So within this position, I kind of have two main focuses. One is being there for the general student body. I know that through engagement, we will do our best to bring excitement and school pride through fun events and activities, and we are welcome to all students here on campus, as well as reaching out and facilitating well-rounded conversations to get to know the student body even more. Kind of my second focus is being the best role model that I can for my fellow members of Purdue Engagement and the rest of PSG. The reason I say this is that my previous year with the Engagement Committee, I was privileged to work with Caroline Evanson, our previous executive director. I looked up to Caroline, and she was someone that I could really reach out to with questions with PSG and without PSG. And without her, I probably wouldn't be in this position. So I would love to be that type of person for anyone who needs it, whether formal or informal. And yeah, I'm really excited to be able to work with you guys.
Awesome. Thank you, Dylan. Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, we'll go ahead and have you step out for a second. Okay, we'll go ahead and move into a vote on Bill 2132. All those in favor, please raise your name placards. All those opposed, same sign. Any abstentions? Bill 2132 passes unanimously. Is there any other new business? Senator Reynolds.
Motion to bring up Bill 2133.
Second.
It's been properly motioned and seconded to bring up Bill 2133, the cabinet appointment of our new secretary, Vivian Huang. This is amendable and debatable and requires a majority vote. Vivian, would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself?
So, can everyone hear me? Okay, so hi, my name is Vivian Huang. I'm currently a senior studying in marketing under Cranner, and I'm from San Jose, California. And I found out about the role of secretary through the PSG on Instagram, and I was just interested in applying and becoming a part of the Purdue student government and just learning more about what it does for our campus. And from there, I looked over like the roles and responsibilities, and I thought secretary very intrigued me because it brings me back memories from when I was a part of my high school's step club and did the similar responsibilities.
Is there any other discussion? President Kang?
So as Rania told us that we wanted to step out, I immediately knew that Vivian had to come in. We reviewed her application in the summer, and she was such an excellent candidate, and I'm so glad that she will have this opportunity her senior year. And she was like, it's chill, right? And I just think she has the energy to do it. She'll put it. I know that she'll give it her all, and she'll take the best minutes. I'm sure she's a really fast typer. She'll be awesome. Our records will be squeaky clean. So I'm really excited to have you on board. I probably emailed her like at 3 p.m. and then she responded that she could meet with me the next day at 3:30. So very efficient. Hope you guys get to talk to her and meet her. So yeah.
Awesome. Is there any other discussion? Alrighty, Vivian, we'll go ahead and have you step out for a moment while we vote. Yeah. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and move into a vote on Bill 2133. All those in favor, please raise your name placards. All those opposed, same sign. Any abstentions? Okay. Sorry, now I have to count. With a vote of 2102, Bill 2133 passes. Okay, do I hear any other new business at this time? Senator Dodona?
I motion to bring up resolution 2101.
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded to bring up the joint resolution 2101, adding Mental Health Action Week to be recognized on official Purdue University calendars. This is amendable and debatable and requires a majority vote. President Kang, would you like to kick it off with discussion?
Yes, so we all know what MHA is, and we want it to really be, we're going to take it a step further. I think every year there's something to do with mental health, and especially Mental Health Action Week. So we partnered with Purdue graduate student government to write this resolution, and it will eventually, once passed in both Senates, which are already passed in PGSG, voted on here today, we will take it to University Senate so that it's officially enacted and that faculty can get behind it. And we'll be happy to discuss with them any of the concerns that they might have. But I really don't think there will be much, given that it's not like an off week. It's really just to amplify our message that we work so hard towards during Mental Health Action Week. So if you have any questions, please let me know.
Yeah, just to jump off of that, like Shannon said, we all know MHA, we all love MHA, and you would be so surprised and so proud the kind of university support and administrative support we get from MHA. So just this resolution is icing on the cake, a full administrative recognition within the official Purdue University calendar. Is there any discussion? Okay, seeing none, we'll move into a vote on Joint Resolution 2101. All those in favor, please raise your name placards. Yes. What? Oh, okay. Then just put them back down. Sorry, make sure if you'd like to discuss, I need you guys to be a wee bit more enthusiastic about it. Pro Tem Reynolds. Use your microphone, please.
Oh, sorry. Yes, so it says for all academics after and following. We were considering a friendly amendment to change the word academic to just university, because there is a difference between the university calendar and the academic calendar. So that's literally the one word, just to clarify. If we want, in every other wording, it does not say academic calendar, it says university calendar. So does that make sense?
Yes. Yep. I'm
Is
good
it
with that.
accepted? I think
amendment.
do we have to wait for Madalena, or can it be like accepted?
Madalena's fine with that, I promise.
Cool.
Senator Ferguson.
Just a clarification on this. This has already passed through Graduate Student Senate, correct?
Yeah.
If we make this friendly amendment, does that have to re-go through Graduate Student Senate? 'Cause I
Not
believe
as,
it does.
we have time in between if this passes this body and goes to University Senate, we have time for more amendments, because it will first have to go to committee within University Senate, and they can shoot back a myriad of adjustments and amendments. So that's something that we'll change and make sure clerically it gets figured out before it goes to University Senate. Any other questions? President King, do you accept that friendly amendment? Perfect.
The support live statement, Madalena, I mean, this isn't it's not affecting why we're passing a legislation like this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure that the faculty will see there's a slight difference in those two resolutions, and we'll make sure that what's passed through the university is same across the board.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Honestly, thank you, Pro Temp Reynolds, because that is definitely something that University Senate would have pointed out. Any other questions or discussion? Okay, seeing none, we'll now move into a vote on Joint Resolution 2101. All those in favor, please raise your name placards. All those opposed, same sign. Any abstentions? Seeing none, Joint Resolution 2101 passes unanimously. Any other new business? Okay, seeing none, we will move into announcements. The only announcement I have is if you don't have APF BoilerLink access or just BoilerLink access in general, I tried to go through this week. BoilerLink honestly really confuses me. Not the most tech savvy gal in the world. I know, Martia, you're looking at me, but it really confuses me. And so I was trying to figure it out this week. Some of you may have gotten an email from me giving you access to the BoilerLink, but after the meeting or tonight, if you'd like to just go on BoilerLink and make sure that you have access to everything, and if not, shoot me a message in Slack. Any other announcements? President King?
Is anyone here thinking about walking in the homecoming parade? Cool, fine. No, I'm kidding. Just wanted to get a show of hands, but no worries. If you change your mind, we'll be there around 7:30 at Memorial Mall.
We have glow sticks.
And it's
candy.
a starship, you guys. It's a movie. Yeah.
Any other
It just
announcements?
steps in.
Pro Temp Reynolds.
Could I please see the committee chairs to talk about a student leader meeting? Senate leader meeting right after this. That's all. Thank you.
Senator Dodona.
This is just for FA members. We have viewpoint neutrality training tomorrow from 9:30 to 10:15. So you said you could come. Please come.
President Kang.
So Lynn asked a really great question to Lowell Kane, the director of the LGBTQ Center, when he was here yesterday about the hormone replacement therapy treatment that PUSH used to offer. And we are meeting with the director of PUSH and with Lowell again tomorrow to discuss that. So really appreciate that that conversation is starting. So stay tuned for more. And I think it's perfectly in line with the LGBTQ ad hoc committee that's going to be in the works as well.
Awesome. Any other announcements? Okay. Seeing none. The chair will, my goodness, I'm so lost. Sorry. Senate snaps. Here we go. Do we hear any snaps? Any snaps at all, y'all? Pro Temp Reynolds.
Okay, I want to give one to Sophie because she actually had that correction, and I just wanted to stand up for her, so, like, to make sure it got in there. But she was the one who found that correction in the.
Thank you, Sophie. Any other Senate snaps? Go ahead, Senator Terrell.
I'll give one to Senator Ferguson. She is really working with schedules for our committees. She's made so many when to meets, and like Saturday and Sunday are on there, and it's just, we're really going for it. It just makes me laugh. But she keeps putting in the effort to try to get as many people there as possible. So props to that. She's got more patience than I do.
Woo! I'd like to give a Senate snap to Senator Buftas for some of the leadership you've shown within IA. It's greatly appreciated. Good job. Any other Senate snaps? Was it yours in your hand? Oh, Senator Ferguson. Sorry.
I would like to give one to Senator Dodona for all of her work on SAFER this past week in trying to organize all of our ideas for October events that I just keep throwing in the group meeting.
I love it. Good job. President Kang.
Senate snaps to our newly appointed members of cabinet and to BOD. Welcome on board. Hope you love it.
Any other Senate snaps? Go ahead.
Oh, I would just like to give snaps to everyone here for being extremely welcoming, and I'm really excited to work with you guys.
Perfect. Everybody gets a snack tonight. Chief of Staff.
I have a few to give out. First to Pro Temp Reynolds. Yeah, when you play a large role in the band, like I played in high school, not even a close comparison to a large university like Purdue, but having a leadership role in there, you basically are signing away a portion of your life permanently. So to be able to hold those responsibilities together with 2 back-to-back home games, and still through her work here and with the leadership of Olivia as well, be able to have Senate run smoothly is a great thing to see. It shows a lot of persistence, perseverance, and even through being sick as well. That is the embodiment to me of a large part of what it means to be a Boilermaker is you just keep going. And you make it happen, you pull together with people, and you come out with a good result at the end. So snaps to her, as well as Dr. King. I don't know how many of you have eaten outside of Chick-fil-A lately, but those bees, right? I feel like that's me to Martia a lot. Always around, always causing an issue, but she's always there giving great advice within and outside of PSG. And so thanks for bearing with me. You and Mike have dealt with a lot, so thank you.
Awesome. Anybody else? Seeing none, the chair will entertain a motion to adjourn. Senator Chris?
Madam Chair, I move that we do now adjourn.
It has been properly motioned and seconded to adjourn the meeting. It is not amendable. It is not debatable and requires a 2/3 vote. We'll attempt to take this vote by voice acclamation. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. This meeting is now adjourned. Thank you, everyone. I think this was a new record for world's shortest Senate session, so take back the rest of your night.